Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends. Welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yeah, it's 5 at 5, alive at 5, at 3, at 5:31. Yeah, well, you know how it goes. That's just the way it goes. Anyway, hey, today's Thursday, November the 10th, 2022. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Kristi, Rhodes, Wyzik, and Pam Mangosing. And so, without further ado, hey Pam, hey Kristi, hey, it's birthday today. So, happy birthday, I'ma say, you're 1 more year older today. So, happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey Kristi, hey Pam, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday today. Day today. Happy birthday day today. Alrighty then. Hey, yeah, how about them Shin Show fans? Yeah, we got a lot of them Shin Show fans and friends of the Shin Show. Martin Kelly, Lorna Wood, Savann, Murphy Beason, Sherry Williams Devine, Diana Gray, Carol Natvig, and then there are those Pokey pals out there. That's right, my favorite Pokey pal gals. We got Amanda S. Little, Char Sanders, and Julie Regot. So here we go, along with the show. All right, here we go with the weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. All of those out there that have tuned in from all over across the nation, and especially right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Here we go. We had a beautiful day today. That's right, we certainly did. Uh, we had a 77-degree day today. Yep, 77 degrees. And right now, the temperature has cut itself back down to 68 right out there right now. But we're going to be dropping out. That's for sure. The time, well, I don't even know what time we're going to drop out, but it's going to drop out tonight. And well, here's the weather forecast for the remainder of the day and for the next 5 days. You ready? Let's see. Brian Jones likes the Shin Show. We're glad to see him. How about it, Brian? How you been doing? Hopefully you're staying blessed. I know you are. You and the family both. Alrighty then. Hey, a few passing clouds later on tonight. Otherwise, generally clear skies overnight. Slight chances of rain showers. Well, chances with low temperatures of 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be shifting north to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. They are shifting from south to north to northwest. So there you go. How about Friday, November the 11th? Morning clouds will give way to sunshine for the afternoon. High temperatures near 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies in the evening with more clouds for the later at night time. Low temperatures of 26 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then for Saturday, November the 12th, intervals of clouds and sunshine. High temperatures of 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight. Low temperatures of 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Sunday, November the 13th, we got plentiful sunshine with high temperatures of 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable north-northwest, that is, at 5 miles per hour. A few clouds from time to time overnight with low temperatures of 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds light and variable east at about 4 miles per hour. Monday, November the 14th, a mixture of clouds and sunshine early, and then becoming cloudy later on in the day. High temperatures of 46 degrees Fahrenheit with winds east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Cloudy with snow showers developing in the afternoon to midnight. Low temperatures of after midnight. Sorry about that. Cloud with snow showers developing after midnight. Low temperatures of 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable. Chances of snow 40%. Snow accumulation less than 1 inch. So we do have some accumulation. All right, and for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, Tuesday, November the 15th, scattered snow flurries and snow showers before noon, becoming partly cloudy later on in the day. High temperatures of 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of snow 30%. And it's going to be cold enough to be sticky. So hopefully it won't be melty sticky. It'll be, well, no, I say sticky. It'll be non-sticky. It'll be flyaway snow. With those winds being up there as they are, 5 to 10 miles per hour, we'll hope that they'll blow those roads clear for the traveling folks. Mostly cloudy skies early, then partly cloudy skies after midnight, with low temperatures near 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable northwest at about 6 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Sweet sunny day girl, aka Rachel. We're not seeing her call bike yet. Hoping she'll pop in. Maybe Lori Moore, aka Lori Taylor, aka Thumper. We're hoping to see her. Also, wow, I didn't have my Shinsho sharer. Shinsho sharer was Doug Belleville, aka Steve Claring. I did get my Martin Kelly on there. He should be on there, aka Smiley. He should be on my Shinsho shoutouts too. Well, anyway, here we go. We're going to shout out something for Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet. They're still putting them together, folks. They've got the show on the road. Get on over there at 416 South 5th Street to Helping Hands Foster Care Closet and check out the store. Boy, I tell you, they're ripping and a roaring. They're selling. Guaranteed to leave the place with a smile. Then drop in next door to the smoke shop and just check everything out there. Smoke shop and accessories. Plus, they got some gambling machines right on inside. Slot poker and another couple of payoff machines. So come on by. Enjoy. Over at the smoke shop right next door to the resale shop. Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet. All right, what do we got going on this weekend? Because, well, this weekend we got stuff. Yes, stuff going on this weekend. How's the buzz? We got a few things going on. We got the North American Reptile Breeders Conference at the St. Charles Convention Center, recurring daily until from the 12th through the 13th. And then the St. Charles Flea Market. Yes, St. Charles Flea Market is going to be reoccurring monthly. They will, from November 12th, will be this month through December the 10th. And come and visit the St. Charles Flea Market, a high-end flea market right in the heart of St. Charles. The market will incorporate a boutique style of old St. Charles with a vintage vibe. It will feature vendors of furniture, clothing, collectibles, antiques, and a tightly cultured section of jewelry, art, and crafts from local artisans and designers. If that's not enough, there will be food trucks and live music. So come on down to North 2nd Street, 200 North 2nd Street, that is, right under the gold building in the parking garage. There you have that. That'll be fun and exciting. If you like thrift shops, if you like flea markets, there you go. Come and enjoy. Judas Priest 50-year medal is going to be over at the convention center No, I'm sorry, at the arena on November the 13th. Just spouting out these things because of the every now and again people want to go and check things out, like casting crowns. That's religious rock groups and or uh, very very cool music on November the 18th at the Family Arena. The lighting on Beale Street, that will be on the 16th. That is a free event, of course, and that will be from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. at 1650 Beale Street in the streets of St. Charles Business Complex. So come on over and check that one out also. And then let's see. Taste of St. Charles will be at St. Charles Convention Center. That's a place where you can check out some of the dainty foods from folks that have had a lot of the restaurants here in town. We'll be going to the Taste of St. Charles, and that'll be on November the 15th. I'm sure it's at the St. Charles Convention Center. It costs to get in there, but you can try it, see if you like it. I don't know what it's. Doesn't really say anything about it, so we're not going. We're not going to give you any information about it except for the fact that it costs to get in. So I don't really advertise the costers, but there's a lot of things people have been uh, like people have been wanting to know information about what's going on, even if it costs them to get there, and they just need to know the times or dates of what's going on. Treasures Chest Holiday Expo will be also at November 18th. We'll be at the St. Charles Convention Center, and then 38th Special will be running November the 19th at the Family Arena. Then how about Vicki Lawrence and Mama, a two-woman show, which is remember Mama's Family from the Carol Burnett skit that used to show every on and Mama's Family used to show after that. Well, Vicki Lawrence, who played Mama, will be right there live on stage at Linwood University at the J. Seichinger Center for Arts on the 19th. And then Christmas Traditions opening day is going to be down in St. Charles Main Street. Yep, that's right. The opening day will be November the 25th, 2022, 500 South Riverside Drive, where the procession will start. And it'll be beginning the first of it. So it'll be at 12 noon on Friday. Or is that Friday or Saturday? We'll check that out for you real quick. Friday on the 25th from noon to 9 p.m. as Santa Claus makes his debut down on Main Street here in St. Charles, Missouri, November the 25th. Day after Thanksgiving, that is. And that'll be the Santa Clauses from all around the world are down there. So come on and indulge. Celebration of Lights is in City of O'Fallon. That's where the park is out there. Fort Zumwalt Park, City of Lights celebration, is a drive-through lights display. So there you have that. And they will be opening on November the 25th also. Also, November the 25th will be the kickoff booting of the Gingerbread Village contests so that you can enter a gingerbread house on that at the 116 North Main Street at the Main Street Church. So there be reoccurring weekendly on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays each year. Talented artists submit unique confectionery creations to be voted on by the guests and visitors stopping by 116 North Main Street during these St. Charles Christmas tradition events. Opening day is 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Fridays at 6 to 9 p.m. Saturdays at 7 to 9 p.m. Sundays from 12 noon to 5 p.m. Villages will be closed December 18th at 5 p.m. This The theme this year is Small Town Christmas. So come on out. Lorna Woods and Ryan Jones also. There you go. There's Lorna Woods. She's liking the show today too. Alrighty then. Let's see what else we got going. Is the voice in Prime? Prime visitor voice. Do we got it? Again, we sing and we sing a song. Can we sing one outdoor long? Can we sing and we sing a song? We're gonna find one to last all day long. I'll sing that song. I sing because I'm happy. Well, let's see. Why do I sing? What is that song? Uh, Song lyrics. I sing because I'm happy. His eyes are on the sparrow. I think that's it. We'll see. I can't read that. I wish it was like my camera because I could just zoom in. I don't want that part of it. I sing because I'm happy. By George Mash album, the I sing because I'm happy. The tenor. Oh, okay. Anyway, it's not the song I was looking for, so that won't do us any good. Anyway, no. I can't think of the name of the song anyway. Diana Gray, also out there playing around on Facebook. We like those Facebook people. I don't know. That's not going to come up. So there's a song on my heart, but I can't find it. La la. Because oh, how about that one? Song lyrics. You've got a friend. When you're down and you're troubled and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I'll be there to bring up even your darkest, brighten up your darkest night. You can just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running, yeah, 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 to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. You got a friend. If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, and keep your head together and call my name out loud, and soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running, yeah, yeah, to see you again. Oh, winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you've got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. And ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can't be so cold? They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you, and take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running. Ah, yes, you got a friend you can see again. Or winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you've got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. Ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? You've got a friend. You've got a friend. There you go. How about that one? All right, there's another one that goes right along with that one. Let's see. How does that go? Song lyrics, Lean on Me. Uh, 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 Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we're wise, we know there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. If it won't be long till I'm going to need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that we understand. We all need somebody to lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm going to need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there's a load do you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right there up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me if you ever need a friend. Call me. Call me. All right, all right, all right. There we go. There we have it. All right, what's up next? Anybody out there on chatting? Nobody's chatting. Well, I'm a chatterbox. Go out, chat, chat, chat for ourselves. Alrighty, alrighty. We had a phone conversation with just a few moments ago with Mr. Marcus Kern. He was calling about that roommate position. So we're going to keep him in our prayers. Make sure things go as best we can. How about some story time for the kids? How about it, kids? Are you ready? Are you ready to jump up on the couch? Jump up on the bed? Wherever it is, you rest your sleepy little head. It's time for TV Grandpa to tell you another lulling story to help put you to sleep. Yep, that's right. Help put you to sleep. All right. Well, we're supposed to keep it familiar for the youngins, and mine are quite young. My grandkids, well, they're quite young. So we're gonna. The oldest one is 5 years old, maybe. Yeah, 5 years old still. And anyway, we're gonna all the way down to two, 5 to 2. So we're gonna keep it short. We're gonna keep it an everyday story that we have told time and time again. And so here we go. Another little story from me to you. A little story from me to you. I don't know about that story. There was a story about, I read it just the other day. I was reading Peter Rabbit, and he was talking about his other cousin that had a little bit of of trouble. The tale of Johnny Town, Johnny the Town Mouse. Wonder if this is a long story or a short story. It looks pretty short. We'll try this one. Johnny Town Mouse was born in a cupboard. Timmy Willie was born in a garden. Timmy Willie was a little country mouse who went to town by mistake in a hamper. The gardener sent vegetables down to town one week by courier. He packed them in a big hamper. While the gardener left the hamper by the garden gate, and so that the carrier could pick it up when he passed. Well, Timmy Willie, he crept in through a hole in the wicker basket, and after eating some peas, Timmy Willie fell asleep. Hmm. Well, as he awoke in a fright while the hamper was being lifted into the carrier's cart. And well, then there was a jolting and a clattering of horses' feet. Other packages were thrown in for miles and miles. Jolt, 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 and Timmy Willie trembled amongst the jumbling of the vegetables. Well, at last the cart stopped at a house where the hamper was taken out, carried in, and set down. Well, the cook gave the courier sixpence, and the back door banged shut, and the cart rumbled away. But there was no quiet. There seemed to be hundreds of carts passing, dogs barking, boys whistling in the streets, and cook laughed. The parlor maid ran up and down the stairs, and a canary sang like a steam engine. And Timmy Willie, who had lived his whole life in a garden, was almost frightened to death. Presently, the cook opened the hamper and began to unpack the vegetables. Out sprang the terrified Timmy Willie. Well, up jumped the cook on a chair, exclaiming, a mouse, call the cat. Fetch me the poker, poker, Sarah. And Timmy Willie did not wait for Sarah with poker. He rushed along the skirting board till he came to a little hole and in he popped. Well, he dropped half a foot and crashed into the middle of a mouse dinner party, breaking 3 glasses. "Who in the world is this?" inquired Johnny Town Mouse. But after the first exclamation of surprise, he instantly recovered his manners. With the utmost politeness, he introduced Timmy Willie to 9 other mice, all who let. Wait a minute, I clicked and missed something. With the utmost politeness, he introduced Timmy Willie to 9 other mice, all with long tails and white neckties. Well, Timmy Willie's own, own tail was insignificant. Johnny Town Mouse and his friends noticed it, but they were too well bred to make personal remarks. Only one of them asked Timmy Willie if he had ever been in a trap. Well, the dinner was of 8 courses, not much of anything, but truly elegant. All the dishes were unknown to Timmy Willie, who would have been a little afraid of tasting them. Only he was very hungry and very anxious to behave with company manners. Well, the continuous noise upstairs made him so nervous that he dropped a plate. "Never mind, they don't belong to us," said Johnny. "And why don't those youngsters come back with the dessert?" I should be explained. It should be explained that 2 young mice who were waiting on the others went skirmishing upstairs to the kitchen between courses. Several times they had come tumbling in, squeaking and laughing. Timmy Willie learnt with honor that they were being chased by the cat. His appetite failed. He felt faint. "Try some jelly," said Johnny Town Mouse. "No. Would would you rather go to bed? I will show you a most comfortable sofa pillow." Well, the sofa pillow had a hole in it, and Johnny Town Mouse quite honestly remembered it as the best uh, bed, kept exclusive for visitors. But the sofa smelt of cat. Timmy Willie preferred to spend a miserable night under the fender under the fender. Okay. It was just the same next day. An excellent breakfast was provided for mice accustomed to eating bacon. But Timmy Willie had been reared on roots and salads, while Johnny Town Mouse and his friends racketed about under the floor and came boldly out over the house in the evening. One particularly loud crash had been caused by Sarah tumbling downstairs with the tea tray. There were crumbs and sugar and smears of jam to be collected in spite of the cat. Well, Timmy Willie longed to be at home in his peaceful nest in a sunny bank. The food disagreed with him. The noise prevented him from sleeping. In a few days, he grew so that Johnny Town Mouse noticed it and questioned him. He listened to Timmy Willie's story and inquired about the garden. "It sounds rather dull, as a rather dull place. What do you do when it rains?" "Well, when it rains, I sit in my little sandy burrow and shell corn, shell corn and seeds for my autumn store. I peep out at the thistles and blackbirds on the lawn, and my friend Cock Rabbit or Cock Robin. And when the sun comes out again, you should see my garden and the flowers, roses and pinks and pansies. No noise except the birds and the bees and the limbs in the meadow. And then goes There goes the cat again, exclaimed Johnny Town Mouse. When they had taken refuge in the coal cellar, he resumed the conversation. I confess I am a little disappointed. We have ind- devoured to entertain you, Timothy Willie. Endeavored. We have endeavored to entertain you, Timothy Willie. Oh, yes, yes, you have, in most kind. But I do feel so ill, said Timmy Willie. It may be that your teeth and this digestion are unaccustomed to our food. Perhaps it might be wise for you to return in the hamper. Oh, oh, cried Timmy Willie. Why, of course, for the matter of that, we would have sent you back last week, said Johnny rather huffily. Did you not know that the hamper goes back empty on Saturdays? So Timmy Willie said goodbye to his friends and hid in the hamper with a crumb of cake and a withered cabbage leaf. And after much jolting, he was sat down safely in his own garden. Sometimes on Saturdays he went to look at the hamper lying by the gate, but he knew better than to get in it again, and nobody got out through Johnny Town Mouse had half, and nobody got out, though Johnny Town Mouse had half promised a visit. The winter passed and the sun came out again. Timmy Willie sat by his burrow, warming his little fur coat and sniffing the smells of violets and spring grass. He had nearly forgotten his visit to town when up the sandy path, all specked and spick and span, with a brown leather bag, came Johnny Town Mouse. Timmy Willie received him with open arms. You have come at the best of time of year. We all have we will have herb pudding and sit in the sun. Hmm, it's a little damp, said Johnny Town Mouse, who was carrying his tail under his arm out of the mud. What is that fearful noise? He stirred violently. That, said Timmy Willie, is the only cow, is only a cow. I will beg a little milk, and they are quite harmless, unless they happen to lie down upon you. How are you, old friend? Well, Johnny's account was rather middling. He explained why he was paying his visit so early in the season. The family had gone to the seaside for Easter. The cook was doing spring cleaning on board on broad wages, with particular instructions to clear out the mice. There were 4 kittens, and the cat had killed the canary. Well, they say we did it, but I know better, said Johnny Town Mouse. Whatever it is that whatever is that fearful racket? This is only the lawn mower. I will fetch some of the grass clippings presently to make you a bed. I'm sure you had better settle in the country, Johnny. Hmm, we shall see by Tuesday week. The hamper is stood the hamper is stopped with while they are at the seaside. I'm sure you will never want to leave the town or leave and live in town again, said Timmy Willie. But he did. He went back in the very next hamper of vegetables, and he said it was too quiet. And one piece of suits one place suits one person, another place suits another person. For my part, I prefer to live in the country like Timmy Willie. That's right. That's where I like to live is in the country. For you, how about you? Do you like to live in the city or in the country? I know you guys live in the country uh, and have moved out to the country. You used to live, well, let's see, Thomas, you used to live in the big city of of Illinois, not Illinois, O'Fallon or Winsville. You lived in Winsville, but you guys have been living out in Foley for quite a while. So uh, that would be Oliver and Willow. You guys have been living out in O'Fallon out in Foley for quite a while. So everybody is getting to learn a little story about life in the city and life in the country. So there we have it. That was story time for the kids. How about let's do some daily bread portion of the program? Daily bread portion of the program today is going to be brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 will be Jeremiah 48 through 49 and Hebrews 7. Don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Today's devotion in the Daily Bread part of the program is going to be Legacy of Friends. Legacy of Friends. How long can best friends last? Well, best friends can last a lifetime if they turn out to be excellent best friends. Now, we're going to be reading Proverbs 27 6 through 10 to find out if there are other kinds of best friends out there for us to live with. Proverbs 27 6 through 10. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. One who is full of loathes honey from the comb. One who is full loathes honey from the comb, but to the hungry, even what is bitter tastes sweet. Like a bird that flees its nest, is anyone who flees from home. Perfume and incense bring joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of a friend springs from their heartfelt advice. Do not forsake your friend or a friend of your family, and do not go to your relative's house when disaster strikes you. Better a neighbor nearby than a relative far away. And that was Proverbs 27 6 through 10, reminding us that sometimes friends are better than family if the time is needed. Alrighty, hey, that was the daily bread portion of the program brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Don't forget to tune into your Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Alrighty, my friends. Hey, that looks like it. That's the Shen Show in a nutshell. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe, your saying hello and how are you? Got one more song for you, and it goes, hello, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe again, like I said. So anyway, that's the end of the show. And as always, God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see us tomorrow, because, well, hey, God willing, we'll be here. And we hope that you are too. Bye-bye.